Oh, what did you say? Hey guys, welcome to sportsreview.com. I'm Natalie Rydstrom, and joining us right now is Joao from mgtennistipster.com. We are discussing the US Open draw, obviously released on Friday. We're going to have a look at who it's been kind to, who it has not, and how it's also changed the outrights. Obviously, Joao, we discussed the outrights for the men's before the draw, and it still looks like we have a sort of a two-horse race here. We've got Novak Djokovic and Andy Murray. The odds are very close, though. Djokovic leading there slightly, 2.3. Andy Murray 3. Who has the draw been most favourable to out of the two players?
I think it's a quite a similar situation for both players, with some easy first round matches. Even though Djokovic plays against some players who in the past made some good results. Janowicz is the first opponent that Djokovic faces. Has also Mikhail Yuzhny there, a very experienced player. But I think that the two should reach the final here, like we mentioned in our future analysis. Both are currently at a higher level than anyone else. And looking to the market that we mentioned there, to name the finalists, we can find Djokovic and Murray at 2.25 on Bet365, and that is one of our bets for this tournament.
Fantastic. Yeah, very nice bet. Who the third favourite here is Milos Raonic, 23. How kind has the draw been to him, and how far do you see him going in the tournament?
The draw was quite good for him, since he landed in the second quarter, so he's not in the same quarter as Djokovic or Murray, and the chances for him to reach the semifinals are quite good. Looking to his quarter, there is also Rafael Nadal. There is the highest ranked player that he can face. However, Nadal is still trying to find his best tennis after that wrist injury and might not present his best level yet. Also, Gael Monfils is there. He defeated him recently in Montreal, but the French also had some physical problems lately. A very demanding summer, might not be at 100% also. So Milos Raonic to win the second quarter is currently at 2.88 on Corral, and it's going to be our choice also here to place that bet.
Nice. And you were talking as well about some dark horses. Are they still the dark horses based on the draw? And who of the dark horses should we look at to make a deep run?
We had our eye on Marin Cilic after the title in Cincinnati. He was a player to keep an eye on. However, he's on the fourth quarter. He might play against Djokovic in the quarterfinals. That's just a terrible matchup for the Croatian. Djokovic won the previous 14 matches between them, if I'm not mistaken, were 14. And I think that Djokovic once again should be too strong for Cilic, and for that reason we can't find any value price on Cilic to win any quarter, because he should lose on the quarterfinals against Djokovic. But still, he's a player to keep an eye on, and if there is any good value to bet on him throughout the first rounds, you should take it. The first round, he's priced at 1.02, if I'm not mistaken, against Rogério Dutra Silva, so a very low price. But after that, he might face Jack Sock, Tsonga, Anderson. On those matches, it might be possible to get some good prices.
All right. What about Juan Martín del Potro? Obviously, he's been making some waves in the tennis world right now. Do you see him as a threat?
Well, Del Potro made a great run recently at the Olympic Games. However, he's still far from the ideal physical condition, and playing best of five set matches. Just one day to rest might be too much for him. We saw that in Wimbledon. He made a great win against Stan Wawrinka, but after that, in the fourth round, I think he lost in the third or the fourth round. He lost against Lucas Pouille, and said that physically he was extremely tired, still not ready for these long matches, and for that reason, I can't trust on him on a long event like this.
Okay, so just to recap here, what bets would you say that we should make right now based on the draw headed to the US Open tomorrow?
The two highest value bets on the men's draw are Djokovic and Murray to reach the final at 2.25 on Bet365, and Milos Raonic to win the second quarter at 2.88 on Corral.
All right, wonderful stuff. Can you take a stab at who do you think is going to win the US Open?
So far, I cannot, but the option is only to pick those two to reach the final.
Okay.
That's what I'm confident about.
All right, great stuff. Listen, we're going to head on over now to discuss the women's draw, and if Serena still remains the favourite with us to win the US Open. Joao, I'll see you there.
Thank you very much. See ya.